So now I want to flip it around, and you are that senior management, and you want to make sure that your team is focused on the fundamentals so that you can trust the data to, the people you report to. How do you keep your team focused and not distracted by the new shiny object, or the like balance the excitement of, yes, it would be great to do that, but we should not consider that unless I know these things are solid.
So I think it's a multifaceted answer. One, you have to lead by example. It's one thing to say that, but if you're not living that, then that's not gonna ever work. So you have to kind of do what you say that we should do. Number two, I think it's important to make time for play. In that, I think thinking about like big future plans and new technology and new ways of doing things, we should actually do that in a sandbox, in a way where we're playing, because it's important for individuals. It's important, especially in technology where things move so quickly. It is important that we're aware of what's happening, and the only way we can really be aware is to kind of play around in a sandbox a bit. And so, I think it's really important. If I was running a client side data team, I would take Fridays off, and I say, look, Fridays we're not working. Fridays we're gonna is our laboratory time. We're gonna have playtime. You wanna go mess around with the new analytics tracking technology? Let's do it. You wanna go play around with some data APIs? You wanna go play around with BigQuery, something? Go do it. And it kind of gets that need to experiment on production out of the system. It solves a problem of being disconnected from the where the industry is going, and it just helps us be more creative because we have that time. But again, I think it's so difficult for people to say, we're not going to work, or we're going to take a half day off every week in order to just play. But I think that playtime solves so many of our problems that it's well worth the quote not working for 4 or 5 hours. And so I think that that's a big piece of it. And the other piece of it as a leader is kind of going back to number one. I can't fall into that trap. I can't fall into that trap of being reactionary where everyone around me is saying, well, we have to do all these things. And now I, as a leader, am falling into that trap. If I fall into it, there's no hope for the team. And so it takes a huge amount of backbone and trust in yourself and your vision for the team to be able to kind of stay the course and not get pushed off balance so easily.